Well, hi there. Look who's here bright and early. Welcome back, Zero Signal. Hello. You get the first greeting of the stream today. Hello. I'm finishing up a hot dog. I was gonna do the whole, title sequence, but I don't like leaving chat on starting soon. If I'm clearly here just shoving my face full of food. Though maybe some people might be happier that I don't shove my face full of food. Welcome to ASMR Sugar Snap Peas. It's a good crunch. How are you today? I hope that you were able to beat the heat if it is hot out where you are, and stay inside and stay shaded and cool. I feel like I've been slow broiled by the sun, and then I was also, had a light dusting, a little aftertaste of radiation today. I had a CT scan, so we're gonna check out my sinuses and make sure nothing's wrong. Because I lose my voice too often. I was actually considering taking today off because I was like, my throat's really sore. And then I just chugged a bunch of water. That was like super cold. Ooh, what kind of tattoo are you getting? We may have to go with the alternate capture method. Let's see. Let's do this. There we go. Ah! I got stretched. I don't want to get stretched. Hurts my back. The sun in Texas is so hot. Oh, yeah, it's been... So I'm on the East Coast. When I'm not on the station. And it has been... in the 90s. And also, this morning, it was about almost 100% humidity. So... No, thank you. I'm gonna eat my other hot dog. Wait, why did I freeze? What's going on? Why am I freezing in-game? Okay, now it's fine. It's fine if I tab out, but if I'm in the game, it freezes. What's this? What is this? Why is this? What? Did Nvidia adjust something? I'm up to here. If I could raise my hands, I would show you how up to here I am. Okay. I have some bad news. Which is that I can't really play Skyrim. We could give it a go. The issue I run into with Skyrim, and same with Fallout 4, and the recent first-person Bethesda games, is something that they do with the FOV and the camera movement really, really messes with me. And I get almost instantaneous migraines. Fallout 4, I literally can't play for more than 2 minutes without getting a migraine so bad that I want to puke. And I get that with VR too, but Skyrim I was able to play for at least an hour. It's still iffy. GeForce? Yeah. It's the NVIDIA app. Ugh. Hot dog. You traded 2 of your bones for a Vicodin prescription. Which bones did they remove? Ooh. I see we both had fun medical things today. Wisdom teeth. Oh. Congratulations. Welcome to the non-wisdom teeth gang. Reject wisdom and commit to the wizardly pursuit of only intelligence. I feel like this is your official indoctrination into the Wizards Guild, Merlin. You couldn't get there with wisdom teeth because there's a beef against wisdom being conflated for intelligence. Undertale was really fun. I think we're gonna play it again. The issue I run into is just that I'm gonna turn this. I'm gonna have NVIDIA update the settings here, and hopefully this is better. No, I'm still freezing. Why? Maybe that's not it. Okay. Kitten, hello, welcome in. I am eating some food while trying to troubleshoot one problem that has arisen, which is that when I try to play the game, VTube Studio freezes. Maybe VTube Studio settings got changed? Let me see. Hey! Okay, welcome in. Is your system overloaded? I don't think so. It seems okay. Nothing's like going crazy. I've been having a lot of computer issues recently, and I think a lot of it has to do with the NVIDIA driver, but I'm not sure. What I'm trying to do is set the frame rate. Okay, so the frame rate is set. That's okay. That's off. Okay, display lighting should be off. So maybe that'll help. Nope. Is it VBridger that's dying when I tab into the game? Let's see. It is VBridger. So why is VBridger dying? Welcome to all the applications that VTubers use. First, my face input goes into an iPhone 12, which is the cheapest iPhone I could get that had LiDAR tracking on it. Next, it goes into an application called iFace Mocap or Face Mocap 3D. There's 2 options. And then that video feed of my facial expressions is translated into an application called VBridger. And that lets me move my mouth like this. And then the VBridger settings are then put into VTube Studio, which runs my live 2D model. I'm gonna turn GPU priority on. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, so it goes into VTube Studio. And then the VTube Studio feed goes into OBS. And that's where it streams to YouTube and Twitch. Now, if you're feeling fancy, we can also tack on an application called Mix It Up, which I don't have open, but I should open. And that allows things like point redeems on Twitch to interact with my model. I'm doing alright. I'm troubleshooting some VTuber issues that seem to only be appearing while I'm streaming. We could try whatever this NVIDIA tracker beta is. Where AFPS, these are all same. Let's close settings for a second. Nope. Wait. Nope. This is a stream. I'm just not able to move, apparently. Okay. When in doubt, turn it off and plug it back in. Yeah? Turn it off and plug it back in. That's the #1 rule that everybody forgets to do, but not today. I'm going to close VTube Studio. I'll be a ghost in your ears. And that's the thing. So there are actually some free models for VTubers out there. I don't think I need to reset my computer because I already did today. And that's kind of going to be low on the totem pole for things I'm going to test for. You guys are going to deal with me munching today. I have a plate of cool sugar snap peas, which are a very nice, healthy snack in the summer. Now why is V-Bridger freaking out? Like, absolutely feral freaking out. Huh. It's the Cheeto dust. And there's the freeze. As soon as I tap into the game. So I wonder if there's something I can do in the settings to adjust it. Usually, this issue tends to be frame rate. I can kind of mood. Let's go into advanced. No, maybe. Maybe. It's a little glitchy. I know, but I don't wanna. I'll do it. Fine. I have to live like a peasant. Ah, it's the peasant lifestyle. We can't function without 4K. Yeah, that helps. No, don't step on the cat. Alright. Let's play some fucking Elden Ring, now that that's fixed. It's pissing me off because I have streamed at that quality before. And I haven't, like, I'm not doing anything different. So I am quite convinced that Nvidia is doing something fucky. I do not like this driver. That's the crunchiest thing. It's sugar snap peas. Sugar snap peas. They're delicious. I don't know how widespread they are. Give me a second. I wish I could. Peas. Sugar snap peas. So, 1 second, I can show you. Let me hide that real quick. Alright. We have the secret usage of this window. Sugar snap peas. Although I'm realizing Kitten won't be able to see this. Sorry. What is this? Sugar snap peas. You found it on the Shorts live stream. Yay! Sucarata? How would you pronounce that? Sukerat. It sounds like sukerat. Nom. They're really yummy. And you don't need to cook them. Most people just eat them raw, like rinsed. They can sometimes, normally they're a little bit sweet. They can sometimes have like a medicinal bitter taste if they're a little, you know, underripe. Sukerater. 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 Hello, welcome to the Sugar Snap Pea stream. Welcome to the stream where we talk about vegetables. I don't like them with salt. I like them just plain. Preferably super, super cold. Sukerater. Sukerator? I can try, but I can't promise I will actually know the song. Also, why did my game go to the Sugar Snap Peas? What? What did I do? Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for hanging out and showing up. I'm sorry it's been so scuffed recently. If I've learned any lesson today, in this week, is that never do an update. Don't update anything. It'll break everything. There's a reason why when you go into like government buildings and retail stores, everything's like 10 to 50, like everything is like old technology. There's still like fucking DOS systems in some of these places. Databases. There's a reason, and it's a good reason. Never do an update. Yes, I am eating a sugar snap pea like it's a cigarette right now. The screams of my enemy. I gotta turn the blur back on. Y'all can't handle this much. Oh no, I had it off. 1 second. Ah, they're screaming. They want to party. No, don't stretch me out. Ah, I'm being stretched. Okay. I might still be a little stretched, but that's fine. I think it's fine. Did I overdo it? I don't know. Alright. We're good. Anyway, let's get to some Elden Ring. Now that we hear the screaming of others. Oh, now my controller's not working? Are you serious? There we go. Let me go back and check. I might have missed what it is. Sometimes all I think about is you. Ah, man, I recognize the lyrics, but I don't know the song. I don't know it! It's not Taylor Swift, right? It sounds like they're waxing poetic, like it's Taylor Swift or something. Ow, my legs. So, for those who did not... Hey, controller? Hey, controller? For those that did not witness the lovely issues that were trying to stream on Sunday, I died here, and I logged in and I immediately died of poison because of that thing. Yeah. And, that's why I died. But yeah, that took me down with it. And I would load into the game, get to that point, die of a poison tick after a second, get to the you died screen, and then the game would crash. Yeah, a little though? Alright. How far does this thing go up? It stops there, okay. So I've mostly been going through and trying to clear out the caves and tunnels and stuff. It might be too loud. Sorry, guys. So I've been trying to clear those out. That's been a time. But it's been okay so far. We're getting more dex weapons, which is pretty good. I almost got clicked by that. I did guess it was Taylor Swift. Oh, it's not by Taylor Swift. We were here before. Indeed. Well, look at that. Yeah, I finally said, okay, I'll go look at the wiki. You know, looking at this... Oh, shit. I feel like I could probably maybe jump down here, but I also don't want to. Scary. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, fuck. Shit. I underestimated how long that would take. Oh, that was a bitter one. Ah! You know what? His call was for speed and elegance. Meaning we wear nothing. Yeah, I started going through the wiki and finding all the, like, underground places I hadn't cleared out yet. La 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 lava chicken. Steve, lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty. It's a lava attack. I mean, that's lava chicken from the Minecraft movie, featuring Jack Black as Steve. Oh, look at that. We also got some upgrades. I did farm up some of the, I have not watched the movie yet. I just haven't set the time aside to watch it. Because I'm normally not a big movie person. Steve? Steve from Minecraft? You don't know Steve? Steve from Minecraft. He's in the game Minecraft. Run! No! Well, I think the ploy about Steve in the Minecraft movie is that Steve is the stand-in for the player. Steve is like generic dude who played Minecraft Alpha. I don't want a movie about Steve. I want a movie about Herobrine. Give me the dark Minecraft lore. I do like Fallout Boys. They're pretty good. I have to be in a mood for Fallout Boys. Fallout Boy, sorry. There's only one boy. The rest are men. I'm kidding. I might get clipped for this one. Well, we're good. I was always an Ethos Lab girly. I do still like watching a good Ethos Lab video. It does tend to hit the spot for a Minecraft video. Ethos Lab and plug my good friend Doc Brennan. Also plays Elden Ring and Minecraft. And is a lovely person. Fellow streamer plug. Oh yeah, someone was asking how Undertale went. I think 0. I do apologize. I don't think I answered that. It went really well. I do want to play it again, but after the Undertale stream, I was having lots of problems with my throat and talking and speaking. And as fun as that game is, it's more fun when I can voice the characters in it, especially considering we're going, you know, full violent mode run. Whew. No, I'm gonna wait again. Go, 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 go! How? How am I supposed to get down there? How? Okay, so those break. You're just gonna be poisoned for all this anyway. I see. Ah! Oh god, I'm alive. I mean, I guess it's a valid shortcut. Yeah, I feel like I was just supposed to fall. Maybe I meant the right side. Wee. I get a pass on that? Oh, thank you. That's fine. You're always welcome to share what you want in the chat. As long as it's not hurtful. I like hearing about the things you guys are excited about. Mostly because it introduces me to things that I probably hadn't heard of yet. Which is pretty cool. Ow. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Nope. What's up? I see you in chat calling my name. See, Germans got it up, right? They're not here calling me wah, calling me puddle, water, drip. No, none of that. They just call me by my name, Commander Aqwah. That's the kind of respect we want around here, okay? None of this lollygagging. I'm out of crunchy. I like trains. I have gotten to go on... I do like trains too. I don't get to ride them enough because it's not like the train system where I live is not good. But I have gotten to go on a steam train before, or like a coal fire train, the old-timey trains. I've gotten to go on one of those and they're really cool. They do absolutely put up a lethal amount of smog. So I can understand why that's not a thing anymore. Okay, I thought I was closer than I was. My bad. But it was very relaxing. It was a satisfying experience. Also, they gave us like hot cocoa and coffee and tea. It was really comfy. I liked seeing the outside and stuff. So I feel like if I did want to do anything, I would do train rides again. I thought that was pretty fun. I might take some trains this year to go to a convention. But that's like a not stream affiliated thing. That's just me and Rebel to go. Because it's fun. Oh, the good news is it's not in December this year, so it shouldn't be super, super cold. Cross country? Maybe not for me. Ow! Stop it. I mean, I do think the current train system, Amtrak, the quality of the train and the amount of space you get is pretty lacking. So I feel like I would probably want a better train service before I did that kind of a trip. Ah, I live. Oh, little fuckers. Leave me be. Okay, so the falling down part of that suggestion was not optional. Good to know. Well, at least we know where we need to go now. Let me check my equipment. I can probably put my armor back on. We do have this thing. Do we want to be a bughead? Is that, like, the fit? Bug wizard. Because, like, out of all the fits, I think Bug Wizard is a good one. Solid choice. The Raptors one is alright. I do like the Samurai one. It did grow on me because it had the skeleton helmet. This one, Royal Remains, which is pretty cool. Look at all that armor. Okay. Off the stairs you go. Yeah, after stream, it's time to do the dishes, and I'm gonna make like 3 gallons of cold brew coffee that I'm gonna bring into work. I'm gonna just roll up to work because we're doing like a charity thing, and I said I'd bring in cold brew because people are like, oh, if she makes coffee, she probably makes good coffee. So I said I'd bring in cold brew, and I'm gonna bring in like 3 gallons of cold brew. My whole office is gonna be zooted. But I had to go get that going, but at least I can like grind the coffee fresh and have it all nice for him. Meow. Dun, 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 dun. Is someone actually summon me? Or is that Swebby? Okay. Oh, they wanted to summon me for plates, probably. Okay, that's what I see. My friends are just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Alright. I did also do the knitting thing. And people who do fiber... Oh, I almost jumped off. Ha ha! Ooh, nice. Come at me, bro. I'll get you on the backswing. Okay. Now. We have arrows. Or we should have arrows. Are these not compatible arrows? Maybe not. There we go. And we're back in business. Jerk! Hate you guys! Hate them so much! Alright, where's the other ones coming out? I know they're in here. Dumb gargoyles. And I knew there was another one. I was like, why is it taking so long? Huh? Why are you taking so long, eh? Grease. I love my catacomb grease. This feels like it would be a fake door. It's not. It never is. It's always just disappointment. Kind of just how it goes, isn't it? Oh, big room. Fancy. I should probably read these messages. Be wary of pair. Be wary of up. Got it. Down. Try down. I'm just gonna run. Ah! No! No! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. What do you mean? It's fine. I love catacombs. They're so easy to deal with and clear. Ha ha! Ugh. I should back up. This might be too close. Oh, it's fine. Alright. So, this drop is definitely too high, probably. This one is okay, probably. Yahoo! Hopefully I can make it to the dig-in. Wait for them to come back up to the top. Shit. I overshot it. I overshot the jump. Abed. Abedal. Welcome. How are you? Who summoned me? I don't know, man. We don't summon here. I don't understand how summons work. I ain't got the brain cells for it. People helping me fight things in this game? Nah, it doesn't exist. Never done it. I struggle in stupidity and blindness until I eventually get it. Ah, joke's on you. I'm not a new player. I just didn't know where to go in the game. I think, well, I guess we're still technically pretty early on. And I guess the next boss I need to go to is Radon. So I'm just clearing out the caves and tunnels. Welcome in! I do always appreciate chatting about stuff because I do tend to find that there's stuff that I don't know about in the game until literally, like, I don't know, hours later. Multiple play sessions. It's how it be. It's fine. Okay, let's not jump over the edge. I'll find the DLC eventually. Yeah. I'll make my way there. Ah! Oh my god, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I didn't die from that. I didn't die from that. I'm alive. Haha, bitch. I live. Enemies have no chill? No, they don't. I mean, it wasn't the enemy that had no chill. It was literally the the one thing. There you are. I might prefer this one-handed, actually. At least for now. Oh, but I should use two hands if we're gonna fight a boss. I do want to fight that thing. I just feel like it may not be worth it. I don't know. But I want to fight it. Maybe we'll bring Aurelia out. One hit from them takes half your health? Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, maybe we will follow the instructions and go down. But I want to kill it. I want to kill it. You know, we're in a cross-section of sheer stubbornness and stupidity. The Royal Revenant. It's your boy. Who gave this person a crown? Who gave them a position of power? They're just creeping and crawling on the ceiling. They don't deserve it. La 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 la. Wee. How about a wee? This might be tight. Ugh. Oh, he came down with me. If I was hit with a sword, I also may lose half my health. It may just be a grafted scion depending on the moveset. Ah, okay. No! Oh, come on! Come on, game! That's bull! I hit a death hitbox. I'm pretty sure I just hit a death hitbox there. Stupid game. Stupid. I don't even care. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I feel like if I got stabbed with a sword, you know, there's an opportunity to just be mad or die, but I think I'd take that opportunity to be the true theater kid that I am and make it as dramatic as possible and be like, tell my second wife that I always hated her and that her plan will never succeed. The money is buried under grandmother's coffin in the catacombs. Bleh. Or just like, you know, end with an ominous, you'll be seeing me again soon. You know, you gotta take some time to be theatrical. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. I don't mind advice in the chat. I just don't summon other players because, I don't know, I like being able to do it myself and I don't want to get carried because I want to learn the actual skill that is associated with it, you know? Ooh. A little spicy there. Honestly, most of my deaths in this game series, persistence, exactly. Stubborn stupidity and persistence, and that's how you get through Elden Ring. Although I guess Game Theory also made a video that like good vibes are important. And I think that's important too. I think my motto has always been, I am going to suck at this game for now. But every time we get a little farther on that health bar, we get better. And we can show that improvement again. And that's awesome. And they did a whole like pseudo-scientific study on it. Where they were doing the like DLC time to beat from streamers. So that's pretty cool. They want down again? Again? Is there a saver spot to jump down? That's sewer water, isn't it? Liar! Likely shit. Oh, there's stairs. Injustice ahead. Oh boy, howdy. Can't wait to figure out what that is. I hear pain and suffering. I hear it. Go back. Whew, okay. Is this what I'm supposed to be killing? I kill these things? Fill me in. Can I kill these things? That is important to know. The eyes are crazy? Thanks. Yeah, crazy. We can go crazier. We can go, like, starting gone eyes. You killed my brethren. Or am I supposed to hit those pots? Huh. Okay, okay. I don't know. This really doesn't seem like I'm supposed to, like, range battle these things. Ah! Aha! Oh! Fancy. Well, now I want to see if there's anything else nice in the other pots. There we go. Boom! Lovely. So this is the one we couldn't get past. Yeah. Okay. Try down. I'm learning the secrets of this place. Try something. Safety. Alright, so this was the left side drop of that. Okay. Go lower. Hello? Wrong weapon! Wrong weapon, Kronk! Hey, why? Hello! Hello! Hey, long time no see. Welcome in. Welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We are still playing Elden Ring because I take forever to beat any game. So, here we are. What do you say? I guess I'll never know. It's been a minute. I do remember. Hey, I would say I remember all your beautiful faces, but I only see your chats. I tend to remember people's names. ban. Yeah. I gotta get on that. Aurelia! Get out here. Knock it off. Isn't this in Dark Souls 3? Yeah, actually, I was just talking about that. I was listening to the Game Theory episode talking about Kai playing Elden Ring. Oh, I didn't know he exploded. Didn't know that part. And it was kind of comparing Kai's like marathon stream versus Ludwig's marathon stream of the DLC, and like one boss that they did, and kind of just like how your mental attitude and approach to beating a boss in Elden Ring or Dark Souls is going to be pretty important to your success. Ugh. Yeah, it's been, I think, a heat index of like a heat index of 110, but temps has been about 90 to 98. Ow. I gotta take this slower. Woo! Nice. Very, laserly of you. I need stamina back. You put on a sweater. How good for you! I might die from that. Oh good, I didn't die. Go, Aurelia! We did it! Woo! Once again, proving that the hardest part of Dark Souls is platforming for me. Motherfucker, I hate platforming. Oh, my homies hate it. Easy. I did it. No weak foe. Don't tell me that. Knuckles, welcome back. How long have I been playing? The day's stream has been going on for about an hour, but we probably had about 30 minutes of troubleshooting before that because I had some issues with my rig. Total time on Elden Ring, I have to check Steam. That'll be about 90 hours. About 90. Yeah. Good stuff. Alright. Let's go back to our list of caves and tunnels we need to go through. Because honestly, I don't even remember where we are. I think this is in the... I think this is in the... starter area. I'll bring it up in this window 1 second. I'm looking at the wiki real quick. What's my favorite fruit? Ooh, tough. The question is like plain base fruit. Probably like peaches. Probably peaches if we're just talking fruit. Peaches and apples and pears I like a lot. No, sorry. Favorite fruit, blackberries. I am always very happy when I get blackberries. Usually they're not good, but if they're good, it's peak. But I do really like a lot of fruits when they're like canned in syrup or like frozen or cooked into something. So I really like canned mandarins. Levy can agree to this, but our parents, so Levy's my brother, our parents used to always keep like 1 or 2 cans of tinned mandarins and syrup in the pantry. And I used to put them in the fridge and eat them as a snack because, I don't know, I liked it. But I would always get yelled at because my parents only bought them to put them in ambrosia salad. And I fucking hated ambrosia salad so much. And for those that don't know, ambrosia salad is a dish that is very quintessentially like post-war to 70s, dawn of refrigeration, cooking. Hey, Death Boy, welcome back. How are you today? Long time no see. We fixed Elden Ring. I got the soft lock fixed. But ambrosia salad is 1 can of tinned mandarins, 1 can of fruit cocktail with the juice, a packet of red, I'm assuming cherry or strawberry jello, a half a container of sour cream, a bag of marshmallows, and I think shredded coconut, like dry shredded coconut, sweetened. Am I missing anything else? I don't think I'm missing anything else, but it's an abomination, and I hate it. So I was always so mad, and I just wanted to eat the mandarin oranges because they're so good cold. 500 cigarettes. Yes. Fresh. I just take my tin of mandarins and I just put it in the fridge because the cold is important. Although I did level that up because I got the Ninja Creamy. So what I have been doing is taking my tin of mandarins and dumping it in the Ninja Creamy and freezing it, and then I have mandarin sorbet. But I feel like I do appreciate the mandarins not as sorbet because I like the little like almost popping boba texture of them. Oh yeah, that's a very like the advent of preservation and jello abomination, you know? It's not for me. Oh, dude, I have a watermelon in the house. I gotta cut it up. It's probably... I don't know. It's probably meh. The watermelon around here has been meh. I know Knuckles said something that it reminded them of something. I gotta go back in the chat. Refuse to call Twitter X. Yep. Nope. I refuse. Blue Sky is Blue Sky, though. I like Blue Sky. Guys, I have a Blue Sky. If you type !socials, you should get all my socials, which includes my Blue Sky, where I rant about random stuff, repost art that I like, and usually, like, lurk on other people and are like, hey, I really like this live 2D rigging you did. Hey, cool stuff. Isn't that cool, dude? Cool. I talk to strangers on that site. That's how I socialize. I'm not good at it. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, so I know there's that direction. What is this? And have I cleared? Okay, we did clear that. Okay, so and then that goes up. Okay. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is good. If you haven't tried one, I would say try it. But you have to understand that the ratio is like 2 to 1. So you want more peanut butter than jelly. A lot of people put way too much jelly. And ideally, my hot take on a peanut butter and jelly is that it should be on shitty white bread, like soft, as some people will call it, toast, depending on the country. And you have to make your peanut butter and jelly, and then you have to put it in a Ziploc bag or saran wrap and then smack it in the fridge. I've grown out of that. I don't like peanut butter and banana anymore. It's too sweet. I don't really like bananas much at all anymore. Like, I'll eat a banana on occasion, but I always eat it and then I'm like, it's too sweet. You didn't even get a warning? A warning for what? For what? What happened? What did I miss? Cereal and orange juice. I feel like that's less of a thing. Normally, like, I don't know anybody in the States that puts orange juice in their cereal. They might have orange juice on the side, but that's because Big Citrus was like, hey, we've industrialized the creation of citrus drinks, so that you can have concentrated orange juice. So in the States, and I don't know if this is a thing elsewhere, I watched a video on this recently, and it was really interesting. So look into the history of concentrated orange juice in the United States. And it literally talks about like how people traded stocks and futures on how orange harvests would go. And it got to the point that like people were investing in orange juice as like a commodity to exchange, not unlike cryptocurrency. But it does result in... I need water too. I should stop and get some in a second. But it does result in having little like coated cardboard containers with tin lids that have frozen orange juice in them. And then you dump it in a jug and you mix it with water and you have orange juice. And I kind of miss it. It's kind of good. So that's kind of like where the propaganda of like orange juice with your breakfast every day came from. Because there's that, and then there's also the milk industry in America is like really heavily subsidized by the government, and they produce more than we could ever consume, which is why there's like a giant backstock of cheese and some mountains in the United States, because we produce more milk than we can drink, so they make it into cheese. Coconut water is alright. I feel like, oddly enough, coconut water kind of gives me the jitters. I've usually only had it with coffee. I do like it though. It's not bad. Orange juice history wasn't on my list. I'll see if I can find the video 1 second. I'll see if I can find it. It was so good. I wonder... Let me see. Was it the Hank Green video? Or was it this Phil Edwards video? Uh-oh. I don't remember. 1 second. It might have been this. I think it was the Phil Edwards video.
They didn't want to do...
Yep. Futures and exchanges. I just clicked to a frame and I saw he's talking to a futures guy. Any plans this summer? Okay. So, bummer about being an adult is that during the summer you work. You still work all the same hours you did the rest of the year. The working adult, like, yearly schedule is usually something akin to, like, from in the States at least, from Martin Luther King Day to Memorial Day in May. There are no federal holidays. So you usually don't have a day off during that time. And that's like the longest period of the year with no federal holiday that people get off. But thankfully, the summer is more chill in some ways because you at least get, I believe in June we have a holiday. I think, maybe I'm thinking of Labor Day. July, we have July 4th off. Some places, I think, give 2 days off for that. And then you get like at the amount of federal holidays kind of ramp up through the year until like October, November, December, like that's holiday time. And my job closes for the last 2 weeks of the year. So if you're going to want me to see me streaming the most, it's probably going to be around Christmas time. Because that's when I'm going to be around the most because I just can't work for that period. They're closed. So that's how that goes. But I mean, also the good thing about adulting is that when I'm done with work, I'm done. I don't have homework. That's not a thing. I don't take my work home with me. I go to work, I show up, and I come home. And then I do whatever I want. I get to stream. I get to hang out with you guys. I can make good art. I can cook food. So you get to do all the things you want, which is pretty nice. I gotta make a Christmas. I know, guys. I know. Honestly, maybe I will just see if I can make one that goes over the current rigging we have. And just insert it in. I'm sure it won't entirely break everything. How privileged not taking your work home. But you see, that's because we had a mandatory return to office. I do have to take it home on occasion. But it is a mandatory return to office, so everybody has to go in, and it's hot, and there's not enough parking, and you know, I got lots of paperwork to go through, and people schedule too many meetings. Yeah. But I do occasionally, like, I think tomorrow I'm going to be able to bring some of my stuff home. A little early, because we have a meeting later in the day that's in a different building. Also, yeah, I have meetings in different buildings. Different stations. That's awful. I watched a movie made by Westerners about Ukraine and the pseudo-mythology. Old guy eats cereal with orange juice. Yeah, no one does that. That's weird. I mean, maybe, like, I can understand that from some point as, like, maybe back in the day it was a thing to eat, like, oats or cereal with orange juice because of, like, sailors. The only thing I could think is that's, like, scurvy. Twitch ate your messages. Let me see what's going on. Twitch did eat your messages. I don't see anything. Yeah, because the last thing I have is talking about the beta in Minecraft. Oh no! Not the VPN. Alright, I gotta figure out where we're going next. You guys are distracting me! I'm never gonna finish the game if chat's distracting me. Oh wait, I never posted. Oh shit! I never posted the orange juice video. Orange juice. You must know that orange juice. This is your after stream watching. This is your homework. There you go, everyone. Also, if you're in YouTube Shorts and you want to watch this stream in a better format, or you want to see the previous VODs, we stream on YouTube Shorts in vertical mode. We stream in YouTube Normal, which is a separate URL because it's technically a separate stream in horizontal mode, so you can see more of the game and more of my beautiful face. And we also stream on Twitch. Alright, where am I going? In Ukraine, it wasn't even a thing in the past. We didn't have to stand for standard cereal until the Soviet collapse. Hey, now that's fine. I love a deep dive on some orange juice. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got our Limgrave locations pulled up. I'm gonna turn the game music down. You want money? I'm like, same, dude. So I got a CT scan today. That's why the stream is extra irradiated, because it's a type of X-ray. So they blast radiation at you. Delicious. Nutritious, yummy. Radiation is not nutritious. Do not enjoy it. But they're looking at my sinuses to see if there's anything wrong. And yeah, so it took 3 minutes. It only took 3 minutes. I was waiting in the doctor's office for less than 10 minutes for them to do this. It cost me $210. $210 US with insurance. I had to pay 20% of the total cost. So so please do the math how $210. Actually, so it was $296. And then I said, oh, if you pay over the phone, you can have another 20% discount on this $210. So it brought it down to $210. Well, my insurance, the copay was 20%. So if you ever wonder, to get a 3-minute CT scan of my sinuses cost me $210. Hi. This is why Americans deal with problems instead of fixing them. Because it piles up. Like, so I had the CT scan, and then that's not even figuring out what's wrong. So if I have to get my tonsils removed, that can be upwards of like $10,000. Ha! Costs 100 Prime subs. Gotta cover the CT scan. So, and I'm doing that because, you know, we got the sore throat issues, and I went to the ENT and they were like, you really should get allergy shots. And this is the second time a different allergist has suggested it. So I was like, all right. So, yeah, my healthcare is covered by my employer. And it's a good healthcare plan. Like, it's really good. So I'm thankful for that. Because all primary care and like routine stuff is pretty much free. Specialist stuff, so like an ENT, ear, nose, throat doctor is going to be a little more. So I have to pay like $50 a visit for specialists. And yeah, they want me to take allergy shots, but they also want to redo the testing I had from 2 years ago because they were like, well, we test for a different range of things and we might use a different serum, so we really want to redo it. And I was like, you know what, fine, because maybe they'll find something that we didn't see in the other thing that's really bothering me. And then they were like, you really should get the shots. So I haven't calculated the cost of the shots yet, but just the testing, just the allergy testing, which is where they prick your back with a little syringe with a serum that has like a little bit of the allergen in it. So you get like 100 pricks on your back or something. I think for me, it's going to work out to 100 because it's about 50. Yeah, it's going to be like 112 because it's 25, 25, 28, 28. And there were different costs for each of these. So they told me the flat cost, no insurance, with my insurance covering it at 20% of copay. So 20% of the total cost is what I pay. It is going to cost me about $300 US. And that doesn't include if there's any extra fees for the doctor's visit to like be there. And then they also want to do an endoscopy, which people always think it's the butt thing. It's not. Well, it is. So literally anytime they look into your digestive tract, it is called an endoscopy. And the thing where they go in your behind is a colonoscopy. But they're looking at my vocal cords and my throat, so that's just an endoscopy. They try to charge you directly? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I really wish that the American healthcare system did not rely on people, like, just not paying their bills. My coworker was talking to me, and they were like, yeah, I know some people here that get a procedure done and literally just don't pay their bills, wait for it to go to collections. Because, yeah, wait for it to go to collections, and then just say, like, hey, I'll pay half of this. Which is crazy. And then they agree. Why can't I do that with my student loans? Why am I getting punished for paying them off on time? I calculated my student loans too. It's going to be, I think, about 4 years until I pay them off. Alright, so we did... Laughing because crying is too expensive, right? Insurers being assholes trying to make one another pay. Oh, yeah, when you hit your max out of pocket. Yeah. I feel like that's the case. Is like you should figure out if you're going to hit your max out of pocket, because there is a maximum that you, as an insured person, your insurance will pay up. Like, you will pay this much out of pocket based on your insurance plan, and then your insurance will cover the rest. I know I've hit my deductible on dental stuff, but I don't know. Hit your max out of pocket, then go ham for the rest of the year. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. It's like that one cartoon where they're like, oh no, it's the Parks and Rec thing, where they don't know how the insurance works, and they're like, we have insurance, and then he goes to all the doctors and gets all the things done, and they were like, how are you going to pay for that? And they're like, we have to pay. Water Cave, Stormfoot. Okay, I think we have done Murkwater Cave and Murkwater Catacombs. Let me see on the map. Did I not do Murkwater Cave? No, I did Murkwater Cave. Okay, we did that one. High Road Cave. Stormfoot Catacombs. Did I do this one though? Let's find out. Why is free healthcare considered communism? So there is a perception that free healthcare means you will be getting a lower quality service and that the system will be overtaxed. Also, there is a perception that it is going to raise your cost of living to cover all that stuff. So from some points I can understand that, but I had a coworker explain to me, and they're like, yeah, I really didn't like the what was Obamacare? There's a proper name for it. But it was an expansion of Medicaid, which is America's free healthcare. America does have free healthcare. The problem is the coverage is very limited, and it only covers a certain percentage of people. So this has existed since, like, what, Roosevelt, I think? But the thing is, it really is only meant to cover the elderly and people with, like, that might get Social Security, kind of. That range. So it's a pretty limited span of things, and it doesn't do anything to help decrease the cost of the services. It only is like, hey, we'll cover this percentage. So there's a combination of there's not regulation on how much these people are charging for things, which literally hospitals just make up numbers. There is no rhyme or reason to what the hospitals or medical facilities are charging you. Obviously, I would say at your local doctor's office, where you're going to a primary care physician, there is more of a rhyme or reason, right? Hospitals just make shit up. And I'm sticking to it. They just make it up. Oh. Weeping Peninsula. Impaler's Catacombs. Have I done that? Yeah, and the thing is, so it existed, and then people, yeah, it's just like this inbuilt, like, selfish nature of the American system to say, like, I don't want you to have that because I think it might be harder for me. So they think that someone making a decision, it's kind of like one of those, like, eventually people will try to say that it argues down to states' rights versus the federal government. And there is a very, like, we don't want the federal government telling us what to do mentality in America, because that is also kind of how the country was founded, against, like, taxes and tariffs from England. So it's very reinforced in the American population. And the idea that the government is telling you, hey, you have to pay extra taxes so that we can give everybody else health care. People get pissy because they're like, well, why should my health care go to someone that's not working? Or why should my health care go to someone who might buy drugs or a drug addict or something? I hear that all the time, which is so stupid. You know, they're just going into the hospital because they've done drugs. And it's a very selfish-minded thing to think that, oh, well, why should I have to pay into it if I'm the one working and it's going to benefit someone that's not working? And they act like you're asking them to, like, give over their firstborn child, when in reality, if everybody buys into the system, because it's mandatory, the cost per person goes down. Goes insufferably down. But some people can't understand that, because they have this, like, skewed weighing of how that works out. Yeah, and that's the thing. Levy's making a good point too. And people are like, the other reason, so there's the one reason there where I say where people don't like being told what to do by their federal government or the government in general. And the other thing is that people say that, oh, I'm not going to get the attention that I need because everybody else is going to have the same service as me. So in a free and capitalistic society, I think I should be able to to pay more money to get better service, like you would at a restaurant. That's not how healthcare works. And yeah, the healthcare system is already wildly overtaxed and heavily locational based. So if you live in a city that has a history of segregation, of having wealth disparities and things like that, the hospitals that are in those wealthier areas or are serving the wealthier clientele that can afford the exorbitant fees are probably going to be less swamped. And then the hospitals that are more affordable, that do serve people because they're a nonprofit or they are willing to serve the homeless, are going to be swamped. So that's how it works. I've never been able to pay more money to get better service at a restaurant. Yeah. It's literally like people are just making stuff up. They're living in a Delulu world of how they want things. So yeah, Elden Ring, right? Yeah. Sorry guys. I got to a point where I think I avoided talking about politics on stream a lot because I wasn't really sure how I wanted to go about it, and I didn't want people to feel like we couldn't have a conversation, and like this wasn't a fun place to be. But I do enjoy kind of talking about the systems that cause some of the issues we see in the world, and not necessarily saying like this person is bad and this group is bad, but you know, talking about the mentalities, reasoning, and ideology I hear from the people around me. That, you know, some of the people I work with are Trump voters, some of the people are very, very liberal. I definitely lean on the more liberal side, and I think that's natural, ironically, coming from a household with an English parent. You kind of just go towards it with an open mind and don't necessarily have the tradition of two parts of the family backing it. But I like relaying some of the systems of why people might have that reasoning, because I think it does make us more compassionate when other people have differing opinions. But I think overall we just need to really like care about the people around us and do what we can to try and make change. Current events wise, that I don't want to talk about. That's just stressing me out. Larger issues, though, I will happily talk until the cows come home. I used to listen to like the Weeds podcast. I used my perfect date. Guys, this is how much of a politics nerd I can be when the world isn't on fire and we're being manipulated every day. I used to listen to politics podcasts for fun. for fun on my way to work. And I used to like to hear like, oh, well, this person doesn't want this fracking site down. And, you know, and this is the reason why. And here are the benefits. And here are the detractors. And here are the party there. And like such not inconsequential, but like less relevant things. You know, I miss that. I miss when I could just be like, ah, interesting anyways. All right. So we're looking to see if we haven't done the isolated merchant's shack. All right. No, Impaler's catacombs. I think this is Impaler's catacombs. Are you done? Did we do this? Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I think we're getting to the point where I had said, just fuck it, I don't want to deal with these anymore. As far as the catacombs go. So we might be good to go back in. I expect YouTube will force AI content on creators eventually. Absolutely. I think it already is. I mean, and it's not inherently YouTube doing it that they know about, but you recall all those videos you see from time to time that are literally just like stealing someone else's content and then putting another random video on the side? Yeah, those are all AI run channels now. Like, and people do that, like, because they can't do, like, here's my passive income job side hustles anymore. That's what they're doing. They're doing AI YouTube channels as a side hustle. Die. Welcome back. I might be in danger. Go, Aurelia. Hey, that's okay. We got it. Why do people pay for terrible content? Someone told me they did AI feed-based as a side hustle. Oh, yeah. I mean, people really underestimate the quality on it. There are some people I work with that have really pushed for the company to go more AI generated. And they're rolling out an AI assistant. And I can instantly tell when the content that is being emailed out to me is AI generated, because I look at it and go, wow, that's a lot of words on this page. None of this is required or necessary or helpful. You've made this email more confusing by feeding it to an AI algorithm to expand upon the subject matter with useless and non-helpful words. Well, I mean, it's built on Twitter. Of course it's gonna be cringe. Of course it's gonna be cringe. Alright, so we did Impaler's Catacombs, Tombsword Catacombs, and Tombsword Cave. So what we check next? I don't think I've gotten to the catacombs here. Let's check the cave first. Oh yeah, absolutely. And people don't realize how bad it is. I feel like a lot of people just look at stuff and they think, ah, it's longer and it has lots of big words in it, so that must mean it's good. It must. Summarize only in emoji. So, let me explain it. When I was in school, I took a Japanese cinema class, and I had a professor that would only let us, like every class we had to submit an opinion essay talking about a certain part of the filmography for, you know, the film we were watching in that class. And then we also had one that we had to watch at home and do as homework, right? So we had one in class, one at home, and they kind of like worked in tandem together. And he would say, okay, you have to write something to submit. And instead of saying, okay, I want a 5-page essay, he literally said, I do not want your writing to be more than a paragraph. And then he went in on the first round, failed a bunch of people, and did the revision where he said, okay, I don't want this more than 5 sentences and no run-on sentences. Like, my man, he really was like, you better get your point across in 5 sentences or less, or else you fail. Rashomon was great. Yeah, I liked Rashomon. I think High and Low was one we watched. It was underrated. But I think that that director is good anyway. Rats. Ah. I did like Rashomon, but I really liked High and Low. Tampopo really threw me for a loop, and I don't think I liked that one that much. But yeah. Tampopo! Oh shit! Twinsies! I feel like, yeah, if you're talking like Japanese cinema class, everybody's gonna think of the 2 most important ones, which is Rashomon and Tampopo. Which is the weirdest one. Before we did postmodern. God, was it Ozu? Was a director that did like all of the season ones, like early spring, late fall, that kind of stuff. He did one that was like a comedy, and they were like, this is his only comedy movie. And it was like, Hello, Good Morning. And that one was really good, actually. People were like, oh, Tampopo is a comedy. And I was like, I like the other one. I like the other one. Okay, is there no boss in this cave? Or am I just like losing my mind a little? Oh no, I am just losing my mind a little. That's okay. Be gone, thought. Oh yeah, but for instance, if anybody hasn't watched Japanese cinema or looked into it, Japan has a very, very strong cinema industry that had its own very unique style, and still does to this day. But there was this period where Japanese cinema like really heavily was influenced by Western cinema, and they created their own thing based on that, and then was really heavily influencing our cinema, and it's a whole thing. It's pretty cool. Oh, did I guess I already came down here. Guess I already did. I already came down here. We're done. Stole the Western from Japan? Yes, they did. Well, no, because Westerns existed before Rashomon. Rashomon was inspired by Western stuff, wasn't it? I mean, there weren't that many, but the modern Western, yes. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mixing that up. Perfect. Yeah. So, and I mean, The Matrix was heavily inspired by. I know Akira was an influence on it. A lot of stuff was an influence for The Matrix. I think I've been in here. Bones. Bones. Oh, you know what movie I really liked that came out? Animated movie. I gotta look it up. Makia, when the promised flower blooms. Oh my god, I read the manga for this while it was out, and I didn't know it had a movie, and then the movie came out. I was like, I'm gonna cry. It was such a good movie. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. You know it's pretty when they're farming it for content. People are like farming it for, like, you know it's pretty. Wait, I just posted that in the wrong place. Didn't I? Did I post that in my Discord? No, where did I post that link? Whoops. Wow, okay. Uh-oh. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Someone's gonna be like, this is in the wrong spot. I'm sorry, I was streaming. I'm posting the wiki for the movie I'm talking about. But yeah, you know it's good content when the content farmers like chop it up into little bits and start using it for YouTube shorts where they just summarize the plot of the movie and add no additional value. Alright, let's see. We're on to Lunaria of the Lakes. Because I'm pretty sure we've cleared this. Yeah? Yeah. Right? Because I don't think this is... I don't think catacombs inherently have 2 bosses. No. Okay. I think I did the Black Knife catacombs. Cliff Bottom catacombs. Shower. Caves. Tunnel. Catacombs. I'm just opening all of the locations I gotta go to. Academy Crystal Cave is here. Where is it? Oh, maybe I don't... Oh, I do have it open. I don't know if I've beaten it yet. It all traces back to 7 Samurai. It's all 7 Samurai in the end. Bottom feeders who attach to a whale to fall. I would say it's more like Godric the Grafted, where they're just like peeling off parts of other things to take to themselves and then hope to eventually turn themselves in one thing. Because I feel like a big thing that people do is like, you'll see a lot of channels and come up seemingly out of nowhere. And I don't know if this is still a thing. You see a lot of YouTube channels come out almost kind of out of nowhere. And you're like, where did this happen? Or there are those channels where like they have a video playing and they just kind of sit at the bottom and like nod up. Like they like nod at the video like they're trying to react to something, but they just like barely emote or make a facial expression and have no additive commentary. Yeah. Oh shoot. Ah, poo. And what they do, or even those ones where they like to clip TV shows, is either they're getting paid to promote the TV show, or it's a dummy channel that they then sell to someone else to buy, and they give the information over and are like, okay, you can use this. This has this many subscribers. It should get this many videos, blah, blah, blah. And then they use that to start, you know, whatever their real dig is, like whether that's promoting an artist or a musician or something like that. So that's a thing. Though I don't know how common that is these days. It was kind of more of a thing like a year or two ago. But I do feel that the AI slop is more common right now. People that are like, I'm gonna make passive income through my AI generated YouTube channel. Okay, buddy. Listen. Don't even think about making AI slop based on my channel. I can tell you it's not going to make you passive income. But I do like the analogy. It feels vindictive, and we love vindictiveness here. Support your local artist. Why is this guy in a cage? Despite all my rage, I'm still just a guy in a cage. Is this where Patches was? Alright. I think we have been in here, I'm pretty sure. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a dude in a cave. Ha ha. Be gone, laser man. You need wall art that fits your Gatsby-esque room? Okay, Levy, look up prints from J.C. Leyendecker. L-Y-N-E-D-E-C-K-R? J.C. Leyendecker. Where do you go? Oh, I think that feeds up into the school. Let me look at this. Yeah, okay. So, Academy Crystal Cave is done. Black Knife Catacombs is done. Cliff Bottom Catacombs is down here. We'll see if it's done. Brass accents? Yeah, I would say like J.C. Leyendecker, because J.C. Leyendecker did a lot of illustrations, but it has, I mean, he was alive, I think, during that time, so that would work. I feel like a beef I personally have with, I think we've beaten this, but a beef I personally have with a lot of the Gatsby-esque rooms is that, yeah, they completely go for the geometric Art Deco thing, right? And they don't realize that the era of the 20s had lots of like filigreed things as well, and like beautifully detailed florals, especially on things. Metal florals are a thing too, and I think you need that to kind of soften up the 1920s aesthetic. Otherwise it just kind of looks very clinical and maybe a little tacky. We don't want that. No. Do I have to feed you? Do I have to feed you? How do I open this? I'm locked by some contraption. Yeah, where's where are the little gerblins? I see steps up there. So how do I get up there? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What drama lives rent-free in your head? For me, it's Paul's Crypto Zoo. Drama lives rent-free in your head. That's such a hard one to figure out for me. I'm not sure. Give me some time to think on it. I gotta think about it. Shit. I've been around for a lot of drama. I don't think I have one that lives rent-free, but I did enjoy watching, like, hobby drama. Like, one of the things that actually convinced me to start knitting again, because I stopped a little bit after I started, was watching, like, I would knit while I was watching a knitting drama and, like, textile arts drama channel. But I can also understand that for a community that is widely unproblematic, and at the end of the day, many of the issues in the community are just kind of like poor organization and not really something that's going to harm another. I can understand why, you know, maybe making drama videos can get a little old. So the person that made them doesn't really do that all too much anymore. Though I also haven't checked their channel recently. Maybe they got a new one. Maybe they got new stuff coming out. But it did also introduce me to a great deal of resources that got me into the hobby, so I can't be mad at that. I mean, honestly, as far as drama goes, I mostly get up to date on streamer drama, which I'm usually like, okay. Minecraft YouTuber drama happens, and I'm just like, thank God I mostly only ever watch Ethos videos, because that guy he plays Minecraft and he posts a video every couple of months. That's it. So far, so good. What other drama things do I watch? Ouch. I knew I heard another one. The Crypto Zoo is a pretty big one. I did enjoy watching Zilla's video talking about it. I don't necessarily follow drama directly, but I do like watching a good drama video. Ow! Which, unfortunately, I didn't end up falling off on watching the drama videos in general, because I felt like we got to a point where we had so many drama channels that the AI slot people that are like, here's my automated YouTube channel. One of their targets was like, I'm just going to make a drama channel for clicks and views. And they would just like kind of recap everything that was like the research and investigative and reporting skills, because a lot of it is reporting skills if you want to make a good video on it, that other people did. And they would just steal it and be like, it's my video now and I will take the views. Thank you. So I always do appreciate the folks that do more investigative work. Well, fuck, there goes all my souls. Well, fuck. Yeah, I remember why I didn't finish this one. Ha 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 ha. Oh well, we keep at it. I mean, and we also are always like, oh, drummer tubing is so bad and it's such a horrible thing, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like it also gets a bad rep because, like, on a lot of levels, guys, it's just reporting. There are some instances where, like, it is manipulative and they're taking advantage of the thing. But I'm not gonna narc on someone for doing good reporting as long as it is actually good reporting and not just spreading false information. Hey, Zymeron, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're able to stay cool today. We were just talking about our favorite drama tuber content. I mostly am like, I like the ones that do good reporting. I love a good investigative journalism documentary. Give me all those secrets that people don't want you to know. Yeah. And, like, sometimes I'll watch the conspiracy stuff just, like, for shits and giggles, but it's very clear usually when something is bull. I like when they got the receipts, the numbers. You're doing good. Good. Good, good. Shit. Bleh. No. Also, did my music stop? It did. Where are my tunes? Ooh, cat head. Meow meow. Guys, new hat just dropped. New hat just dropped. Oh my god! Scree! Okay, so I feel like conspiracy theories by nature are, like, false. So they're almost all crazy people. I guess when we talk, like, crazy people conspiracy theories, I like them when they're so far-fetched, but, like, someone has clearly devoted their entire life to this thing that it's almost like it's fiction, like it's a story, you know, where they're like, the aliens came down and Zoom-a-goob will rapture us all into the next realm of being, and there will be big women and anime titties for all of us believers. If only we do this one thing, but the government is holding us, you know, like the lizard people stuff, you know? No, not. I mean, I would watch a documentary on Scientology as a entertaining movie. I do not genuinely believe that. It's entertainment for me. I do enjoy those, like there's this one documentary that's like hippie lady turned cultist, and I guess like all of the people that joined her cult, like, kept her dead body in the house, and she became mummified. They were just like, she's gonna be reborn, and they just kept her there. Ah, it was creepy. John, welcome in. Hi. What's your favorite conspiracy theory that you don't actually believe, but it's just fun? It's just a fun story. That's what we're talking about today. At least right now. Oh, we got a cat head. I'm being booped at, and I don't know why. The Earth is flat. But it's so round, dude. I want to believe that the Earth is round. Like, I want a t-shirt that just says I want to believe. and roundness. But the roundness is boobs. It runs in my heritage. It runs in the family. I don't want to live in a 2D world anymore, I say as a VTuber. I approve of the shirt. Guys, merch incoming. I want to believe round earth arc over boobies. Because you see, if you have boobs, the earth becomes more round. Ah, this guy's kicking my butt. Owie. I don't like you. I don't like that guy at all. I think I got whatever was in here. No! No! Uh-uh. Nah, dude. Bro, I'm so out of here. Ah, it's a trap! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Yeah, get your explosives out of here. How did your first playthrough go? We're still in the first playthrough, bud. We're still in it. I'm very slow. We are much farther along. I'm just going back and doing all the catacombs. We're currently getting ready to fight Radon. It's just a challenging fight, so I want to make sure that I can get some weapons and get some runes saved up, I say, as I, like, eat shit. Yeah, I mean, I also... It's not something we don't stream Elden Ring every day. I stream Elden Ring, like, once a week, usually, maybe. Fuck. I'm just gonna run my way through. This ain't worth it. If I don't own Night Rain, but don't buy it because I also probably won't play it because I don't have the time to. Also, Souls games are something I tend to enjoy more on my own. But I also haven't even really been playing. I haven't really been playing Dark and Darker recently because the wipe directions got me feeling some feelings, and I don't have a good solution for those feelings that involves playing the game. The first boss? Yeah, we did beat him. We did beat him. I think we're about like 2 or 3. I think we're like 3 bosses in, like 3 story bosses. Heal, heal, heal! Woo! Yeah, it is. It is. It's partially like the community is really toxic. And I don't think the devs did anything to foster that. They kind of... They had a content creator system that was one very the content creator system for Dark and Darker required that you pretty much produce content full time or made the majority of your content as a content creator Dark and Darker while giving you literally nothing but a shiny name badge in return. So yeah, that was the first problem. So really only like super loyal sweats did that, and they just wanted to argue with each other over who was like the top content creator, in my opinion. So yeah. Hey, no problem. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Give me that glower. Thank you. Out of here. Ah. No! I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at my wall, and I was like, what is that weird light? It's the sunset. It's the sun. You know, that thing that VTubers and streamers don't know exists. It's the sun. It's setting. I wasn't ready for it. I'm making a run for it. Yeah. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Oh. There we go. Much better. Rude. Thank you. A scythe. Okay, well, this doesn't feel like it should be a dead end. Should I... That lever, I think I need to get to. But I don't know how. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Right, so that's the stairs. So I need to get there. How do I get there? Let's walk around and see. When in doubt, retrace your steps. Jump. I don't think that's the right answer. Ow! Whoop! Leave me be! I wanna leave! What? Rude. Nope, nope. Perhaps down. Perhaps. Perhaps down is the way. Alright, down we go. Ow, rude. That's a rude dude. Didn't I ever tell you? It's rude to stab people. Ouch. Ouchie. Wawa. Oh, that's a lot of gerblins. That's a lot of real angry dudes. Okay. Hefty beast bone. My souls are not down here. But that's fine. Trap. Up, 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 up. Go, go, go. I'm gonna get knocked down. Ha! Ha! No! No! Oh, he can climb this, can't he? Fuck, dude. Baby. No. No. I mean, there's no reason for me to fight that guy. I should just pull the lever. The lever opens the door. The boss is what I'm trying to go after. I hate catacombs. Catacombs are by and far my least favorite part of the game because they're windy and they're confusing and they all look the same. Which might be the point, but I don't like that it's the point. It's not fun. And I'm sticking to that take. Thank you. Fuck me. Oh wow, I just got super dizzy. Okay. Let me out of here! I want out! Please tell me I can finish this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Bye! Okay. Woo! We got to what matters. Hello, catacomb. Excuse me. Don't you dare bonk me with that staff. Oh! We got him. Whew. Okay. That'll be cleared enough for me. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, just a burial watchdog. Lakeside Crystal Cave. Bloodhound Knight. I might have done this. Let's see. Maybe not. Where is it? Oh, interesting. So it's down there. Okay, I'll have a look. So it should be around here. Ah, yes. The bell boys. With their bells ringing. No, I figured the cave would be around here somewhere, but maybe not. I'll just follow this around and see if I find one. Hey, you there. You got a cave around these parts? I think maybe by this jellyfish. Suspiciously placed jellyfish here. Yeah, there's a cave. Ta-da! Still water. Okay, this is not the one I meant to go to, but it is a cave. I've done this one. I'm 95% certain. Yeah, I've done this one. So this is not the cave we wanted to go to. I just didn't recall the entrance. Da, 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 da. It should be like right around 4, probably. I think that's where I saw the marker on the map. I don't necessarily like having to hunt for my items. I don't like that. I kind of just want to do my thing and chill, you know? In a linear fashion. Because I always feel like I'm missing or forgetting something, which I am. You're not supposed to 100% things. But how do I know what I'm supposed to 100% when there's like a million things to do and it doesn't make it clear which is a priority, you know? I might need to be on the high ground above this. Perhaps. I'll just keep my eye out. I'm not seeing anything that screams lakeside cave. Other than this clear cave entrance. Whoops. Do I have this on the map? I do have this on the map. Okay, I think I've done this one. I was like, I'm pretty sure I've been around here. I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, hey. Maybe I haven't done this one. Hello. I have not done this cave. Interesting. Ah! Twerps! Twerps! Assassins! Assassins! No stabby. Bad stabby. I'll have none of that from you today. I do like my lantern. My lantern is good. Yeah, I heard you. You smarmy butthead. Oh, how the tides change, baby! No longer shall I be locked in your demise, weird dog goblin thing. So, I mean, this is the only... Oh. Is there anything that seems like a door? This feels very short for a cave system. This feels unrealistic. Do I need to drop? I do. Oh, I do. Oh, we must drop. Don't drop that dun dun. Don't drop that dun 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 dun. Praise the message. Not here. Don't you dare. Polite. They're telling me not to jump this time around. Grass. I'm having flashbacks to that dragon that's like outside of the first spawn area in Dark Souls 3. It is not a hidden path. This is not what we should be on. Well, okay, it's the same producer, so it's fine. I just had to make sure we weren't playing taboo music. It just sounded so different. I was like, what? Slugs. Here. Not here. Okay. Waiting for something to try killing me. Ominously late. Behold, boss. Ouch. Owie. Alright, we'll have to go back and get that. I gotta wrap it up for now. So, thank you all so much for hanging out. It's been a fun stream. I'm happy to get back into Elden Ring and chat with everybody. Thank you for telling me about your day, your favorite fruits, and favorite conspiracy theories. I always love to hear them. We really do gotta make that a t-shirt. I want to believe. Jiggle jiggle. And brain cells are gone. How to talk? What word? Words where? Whomst? Alright, we'll just finish up for the day. So, once again, thank you for hanging out. I will catch you on the flip side, and have a good one. Bye-bye now. Don't forget to stay hydrated, stay in the shade, get plenty of rest, and take care of yourselves, and make art that makes you happy. Bye-bye.